Alright, and welcome everyone to another game of Heroes of the Storm. Today we are on the Braxis holdout and playing as Arthas. Oh, that's not the build I want to do. We don't have a healer, so Q-build might actually be valuable for this game, but I don't know.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Like I said, I'm trying to think about that. Sorry, I was trying to think about what I wanted to do Q-build or not. I don't really like Q-build, to be honest. But it is good for self-healing, and we don't have any healers, so that's something that I'll be in need of. So we have Junkrat top? That's kind of odd.
I must heal. How fortunate for you.
Alright, So at this point...
Oh dear. The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
That wasn't too bad. Oh, that was a lot of him mispositioning. Not really. And then me capitalizing on it, but it's still good. Good for us in general. Just not necessarily really because everyone played it. Is this a Hanzo mirror match? I feel like I can't get anything but mirror matches these days. I don't know what it is.
The beacons have activated.
I guess the last game I played wasn't a mirror match, but I feel like every match that we played other than that was. Okay.
Worthy strike.
So Junkrat's gonna be losing to Zool. The point, definitely a Zool. There's no way really a Junkrat can take a point. So I'm gonna head up and try to help the Junkrat. Because there's just not... I just don't want him to die. Don't really care if he crowd controls me. Because, I mean, I'm a tank, so I got so much HP, I don't think he can really fight me that well. Alright, so he's probably heading down to the bottom lane at this point, so I'm gonna head back. I don't have... Oh, I won't get my CC immediately either. Okay. That wasn't that great, to be honest. I missed my route on the Tassadar, so he will make it out safely. I'm pretty low on mana. Ooh, plus Junkrat died top to a gank by their Varian. Oh, and their Hanzo, I guess, because there's Duel still down here. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to head up. I would prefer if it wasn't me to head up, but maybe Deathwing's heading up too. It's always kind of hard to tell exactly where Deathwing plans to go when they do their flight. Jeez, that guy is fast. I'm surprised it hit me right there. But I'm pretty sure I only hit it because he stayed still. And they are enemies. I don't really think that it's rude for them to be trying to kill you.
Choose a talent.
Okay. I feel like I need Icebound so much. There's not really any kind of point to doing it unless I do the Q talent, right? There's no really, because that's 50 bonus, 50% extra healing. It's just that CC reduction is so powerful. Especially with them having such, like, obvious CC. Damn. Okay. That really sucks. I shouldn't have died there.
Oh, so many Zerg headed right
I was getting
for
kind of
us.
desperate because we hadn't,
Kill them at once.
because they were about to get the Zerg wave, right? And I wanted more percent on ours so that we can actually do some pushing, because I'm not really sure that we'll be able to do much outside of Zerg waves, right? And I wanted to at least make it so that Zerg waves are even, so that they would have to decide to either push or defend, right? Well, it looks like they're defending anyways rather than pushing, so that's good for us. They might not actually get this fort down then, even though they had 100% Zerg wave. That was pretty silly of the Cassia to just kind of stand there. Even after my CC had finished, but it's good for us, good for us. I'm gonna try to mount up, because otherwise I'm not gonna make it to this Tassadar. Alright, I didn't make it anyways. Should probably really save my E. I used to be able to use it, because I have the level 4 talent to reduce its cost, but I don't have that skill because I have the Q talent tier. That's like these two talent tiers is really why I don't like Q build, because you missed out on that CC reduction and you miss out on the reduced mana. So your mana is kind of hard to manage with this build. With the even on the auto attack build, which I really don't recommend if you're gonna be name tanking, you still get some of your mana because you end up getting a lot of Ds, right? Your trait, you can use it more, especially at the later levels. I mean, she's here. It's like she's gonna die anyways because of my slow aura, even if I miss my root. She's just too far up. Okay, so I kind of rooted there to try to help him get out, but I didn't take the opportunity I made, so I'll just kind of move up, use my Frozen Tempest to try to slow them down a bit. Make sure that even if they do try to engage on him, then they would have to expend a lot of their resources just to keep up with him, and that's going to make it so that it feels dangerous for them to continue, right? Even if it isn't really dangerous, because I can't do very much to them, if it feels dangerous because they don't know what's behind me, then that is a win for me, right? Okay, we need to spread out. Okay. I didn't have enough mana for Army of the Dead. I didn't think that would be too much of a problem. But they focused up here on the Tassadar, so I kind of just got 2 mana by the Cassian and Hanzo. Oh, I can't remember his name. Yep. Who do they have on their team? So, their team, yeah, I mean, like, as I thought, the Cassia is definitely the one who's doing the most damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Junkrat is not a tanky boy. Not a tanky boy. Oh, he's a dead boy now. Not sure what that Earth was. Gonna get one more stack and also stop him from moving up too far into me. Man, if we could be... We're not winning bottom because we never had everyone here. And then we're not winning top because there's no one ever there. And that's not good. It's really not ideal. Okay, so we erased her armor. They're between both the actual armor reduction and causing her to stand still. I kind of have to... Oh, no, Hans is here, so he can do that. Never mind. I was going to say I can make sure that no one up here dies, but that didn't happen, obviously. Okay. Get a kill. Heal myself. We're going to just try to spread out. We're going to do this. I'm immortal now, basically. Because these ghouls heal me for a lot of stuff. So it makes me pretty darn hard to kill by these ghouls. So that Cassius should have been moving away rather than trying to brawl with me. I want to just hide out here. Keep using the vision on that. I did way more damage to him there than he did to me, so that's worth for me. Plus, I pull out his ult. Ooh, nice. There we go. That Archon shield is not nearly as high as it used to be. Okay, well, we're starting to win this lane a little bit more, so I guess Deathwing is going up top to try to help the Junkrat. Oh, never mind, he's going up. Okay.
You call that a killing spree?
Okay, so now that we got a kill, another kill at least, I'm gonna head up.
Killing spree.
I'm pretty safe, I think, here because I have Army of the Dead up, so I'm gonna just try to channel on him, and then just spam that button. Nah, it doesn't matter. Wow, even ghouls was not enough to keep me alive. What the heck, these ghouls, though? Yeah, you should be careful. Uh-oh. Well, that was nice. He actually almost killed him. Because he didn't protect it. So that's good. Uh-oh. Looks like we're losing bottom again, though. Good, man. Yeah. I mean, I guess I was really kind of, a bit arrogant at how tanky I was, even with ghouls. I guess the Twin Blades can just melt me down. Does he have, he does have percent damage charge, too, so that doesn't help me. I messed up my root there. If I had just done it beyond him, I would have pretty much guaranteed it would have hit the root because of the root on the path now, because I've completed my quest. But I didn't do that. So they're gonna get our fort down, which isn't surprising. It was already pretty low. And they have 100% sword waves, so that's not, you know, really a surprise to me. I'm gonna try to kill those Hydralisks. The Hydralisks, by the way, are the ones that have the highest DPS of all of them, so if you need to prioritize targets at all, like if they're doing too much damage, kill the Hydralisks first. I know they might be tempting to kill the Ultralisks and Guardians because they have the BPS HP bars and they summon the Hydralisks, but a lot of times it's just better to just kill the Hydralisks really quickly, and then make sure that after you do that, then you can take out the low DPS guys and hope that not too many more Hydralisks actually spawn. So, I took a bit more damage than I liked, but I have massive self-heals now on my Q. It's a bit faster than I expected. Does he have the move speed on his Q? Oh man, I messed up my Q there, so I almost died, but still safe, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, every time they get me to low HP, it's just increasing my healing a bunch, so it's actually... I mean, Q build definitely has a lot of healing to it. But I feel like that CC immunity and the staying power that the normal build gives you is just kind of hard to beat, you know? Not to mention that Remorseless Winter is quite nice, and I'm missing that for the massive self heals from Embrace Death, right? There's just quite a few problems, right? I definitely don't think that Q build is his best build. It might be maybe his easiest build, and probably without a healer, it's his best. Yeah. They stayed way too long top. If they had been paying attention to the map, they would have realized that, hey, there's no bottom, so... I didn't think I had to tell them. But I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on top lane. But... that was... if they stayed top, then that definitely was a mistake. Does he have thermal lance or something? He does. That's why they're chunking this. Oh my god, I need to move out of the way of that, but I can't. My sidesteps are just not good enough. Not good enough because I'm garbage, but that doesn't mean that I'm... So, just a little thing, I will probably mention this in quite a few of my videos, so you might have already heard this. But as a tank, if you're trying to lane, one of the ways that you can do it is you can try to, instead of like killing the backline minions, right, which is how most people would do it, right, you can instead try to just tank their damage, and then that's effectively the same as far as their damage output as if they were dead, so... that was pretty good. We killed all their people. And their Zerg wave is not in the same lane as their boss is. So if we can clear their Zerg wave pretty quickly, that should be safe. Okay, so we killed the Cassia too. That's really good. That's a lot of their damage down. They only have the Tassadar left alive, so this should be pretty easy to defend, I guess. I can tank some of this stuff, like the Banelings and stuff, but not for long. And the Deathwing take a lot of it, actually. Which is not good, because I have way more self-healing than he does, so I should be the one to tank this kind of stuff. If anyone is going to. Okay, so that was pretty good. So we managed to defend our fort. Both keeps, actually, so that's really good. From a boss third wave push. And we managed to get 4 kills in the process, giving us an XP lead, so... It doesn't matter too much, I suppose, because, I mean, obviously, we're at level 20 already, so it's not going to give us any challenger advantages in the future. But at least I think it's still nice to have. Plus, it looks like we're still able to be kind of pushing in here, so that's really nice. I would love it if we could take this camp. Although, this seems more valuable, actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to spam my key here. Damn, dude. I should have popped out ghouls earlier. I didn't think that they would do so much. But I should have done more. Yeah, this variant is very dangerous. We need to be careful. But, hey, we managed to just melt him down, so that's pretty good. Alright. I feel pretty good about that. Oh, my. What the heck? Oh, wow. That kind of sucks. I feel bad for that guy. He just got annihilated by that Hanzo. Oh, no. That really sucks. Oh man, that was actually kind of funny. I think, at least from my perspective. Who knows what it looked like from other people's perspectives? Yeah, so I mean, we're trading pretty well. We got a camp.
Beacons are recharging. The
We
third are growing agitated.
have. We might be able to get this camp too. Actually, I like where they're going with this. Although they are a bit dangerous because we can't really see them all. Oh, although we do see. Oh, he just realized it's a mirror match. Okay. Alright. So at this point, we kind of need the objective still. I'm just trying to poke him, because I have a lot of burst poke damage. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oh my god, they do a lot of damage to us. Holy shit. Pardon my language, but... Wow. I didn't expect them to melt me down so fast. That was really quickly. Yikes. Yeah, between they just have so much percent damage. Everyone on their team is percent damage, it feels like. Yeah. Cassia's got Mortal Law, which is... And they got lots of slows too, so then he's got Thermal Lance, he has the Juggernaut Charge. That's a lot of percent damage. I mean, even then, he's got Backlash too, and that's some percent damage. I think the Hanzo is the only one without any percent damage. Because he didn't take Giant Killer. Which kind of sucks for us, actually, because Giant Killer is really bad on Hanzo. I would have much preferred him to have Giant Killer than Flawless Technique. Because Flawless Technique is actually pretty good. I don't know if it's necessarily meta, but it's definitely easier than the... Is he waiting for that shield to go down? Damn, I messed up my roots. That really sucks. If I hadn't messed that up, we would have been good to kill her. Okay. I don't think it's defeat my expectations. It's usually defy them, but you know, who am I to judge? Yes. Right? Okay, I'm not in a very safe spot here. I'm just gonna do my self-heal. And run this way. I don't want to move into that because there's a lot of people here right now. Yeah, I was moving my route there because I didn't think that the Cassie was going to move back based off of their previous behavior and stuff, but I knew that if they do move back, then there's no way that they can beat us, so... I'm just going to try to get siege damage down with my ghouls. I'm not too much boss DPS. So I'm just going to do that, root him down, keep him in place. We should really be pushing with this Zerg wave, or with the boss, one or the other. But seeing as I'm already here, and none of the other team is in position for the boss, we should probably be doing that. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully boss will get topped then. He might not, because the Zerg wave is keeping our minions back. But if we can just take... If we can get one kill, I think that we can take the fort. Or at least, I'm going to try to disrupt them as much as I can. Oh man, and my ghouls are just up too. Maybe I shouldn't have been so aggro there. 8, but I mean, a lot of damage on their core though. Ooh boy. Nice, that was really good. Alright. Well, that was actually, I'm pretty surprised that we managed to turn that around there in the end. that was pretty good. Uh, I mean, I'm not sure that I performed necessarily too well. Um, uh, but that was, I think I ended up playing a pretty good game. We really pulled it around there at the end. I suppose once the Junkrat stopped being our top laner, which is something that should have happened a long time ago. But regardless, if you enjoyed that, I would really appreciate it if you like the video, or if you would like to see some of my other content and you really like that too, then a subscribe would be incredibly well appreciated. The community, alright. Um, if there is anything in particular that you would like to see me do, then feel free to say so down in the comments. If there is anything in my play during that game that you think I could have improved on, then please feel free to say so down in the comments as well. I would love to read what kind of advice you have. I cannot guarantee that I will implement it, or even that I will read it, but I would love to see if you guys have any good advice for me, as I am trying to improve my own play. So if any of you think that, hey, maybe, you could have done this better, that is something I would very much appreciate you doing. But anyways, thank you for watching this far to the end, and for my little ramble here. So thank you again for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.